Good morning, welcome to Len Tarot. Happy Monday. It is September 8th. Let's get started. So coming into the morning today, we had the reversed Five of Pentacles. This is really a card about lack and also perspective as well. So we have one group of crows that is up in the tree with pentacles, and then these two crows on the ground who are separated by height, by perspective, by their heads are down. They're kind of thinking more about what they don't have rather than what they might have if they just called up to these other crows and asked for help. So this morning will be, I think, overly focused on what you don't have and what might be wrong in your environment. The oracle card that came through with that is this loyalty card. So immediately, I think there might be energy that is very devoted to you. There are things that are nourishing to you that you might have your back turned on in going into the day. The hound dogs are symbolic for being very loyal to their owners, to their family. So I think more about how you can connect with others starting out the day instead of looking at what you're missing. For what's in conflict with us today, we're getting this card a ton in the last week, is this Two of Cups energy. And this is, again, about a balance with another, whether that's romantic or business or otherwise. And because this is in conflict, there's definitely tension in how you're relating to other people right now. Also, another card that's coming through a ton in the last week is this Dragonfly and Pansy for balance. So this is really about our thoughts and our actions working in concert with one another. So this card is all about two elements being in concert. So this may actually be also about how you are perceiving your, what you might be labeling as missing versus what you want. And those things really don't feel in alignment. And perhaps you feel like the actions you're taking are not giving back what you're hoping to achieve. I think because it's in conflict in relation to this Five of Pentacles, I think a lot of this is perception. So there's some perception work that needs to be done today to work through why you feel like your efforts haven't been worth it. And maybe that is in relation to other people as well. So more positively, as the day progresses here, we have the Death card. And the Oracle card that came through with this one is the Snake and Fern for starting over. And, both of these are literally about stepping out of an old skin. The snake sheds a skin. The crow in this death motif here is stepping out of an old form and rising into something new. So this is very positive, I think. Continue thinking about how you can really start over. I think I'm getting a lot of your mental energy, your mental focus can shift to really look at the things that you have brought in versus what hasn't materialized yet. So I'll talk about these feathers in relation to the next card that came through here. The overall message of the day is King of Swords, which came in reversed. And I noticed, so this Death card here, there are these discarded feathers. And here we have this King of Swords who has collected those feathers and put them on display. And I think the message here is there are feathers that you've lost as part of any kind of growth route is, we shed things, we shed skins, we shed feathers. But here this crow has them on display as though to say, my knowledge and my experience are important to me. And I want to keep even bad experiences with me as, signs of my growth, of my ability to move on from things. So I think the overall message with this King of Swords is, the sword card here is all about finding clarity. So the overall message, especially reversed, is that there's a clarity in your prior experiences that you can try to find, that has guided you through. Like, look back at the things that you've done in the past that may have been helpful, and yeah. So just remember, like, what feathers would you display to others as a sign that you have grown, that you have achieved something? The card that came through with this one is the Horse and Bluebell for modest fortitude. And this is really about plodding forward. You know, the horse is this very steady animal that can go long distances, can carry us to other distances. And this card came in reversed, which implies, you know, that our burden feels very heavy. But the thing here is to stick with when we have had clarity in the past, and how that can comfort us in whatever energy that we're feeling today. But really, yeah, this is about, this might be a very transformative day for you in terms of shedding that skin and putting that burden down. I hope that resonates a little bit with you, and have a wonderful Monday, and talk soon.